Good morning, everyone. It's Rita here, and today will be the last day that I work on the cooking journal, at least on camera. There's still some oddball things to do, and I'll get to those. I don't have to give this to her until February 8th, and that's her birthday. So I have time to play a little bit more with it if I feel like I need to. I'm getting more rings today, different sizes, but I actually took these rings, these bigger rings. I think, I don't want to take this apart again, but these might be, let me see, can I measure these across? Yeah, that's inches. Okay, so these are like, maybe these are 1.5 or 1 3/4 maybe. Anyway, so I had the small rings on there, this size, and I couldn't even turn the pages after I started adding the rest of the embellishments. So I think I'm even going to need bigger rings because it's kind of gator mouth here, and I didn't add any ties in here, you know, on the cover to tie it. Then I thought, well, I could put I can't even put a notch in there, like punch, you know, to put one of those little knobs on. So the only other thing to do would be to wrap it, but you know, I think if the rings are a little bit bigger, which is crazy because I don't know how big the rings are that I'm getting. I can't remember exactly what I ordered. So I have some of these little stragglies. I put that glue on there, that fray check. Basically, it's glue. I guess you could just use a little dab of glue, not like white glue. Okay, so anyway, this is finished on the top, and then let me run through real quick. This one I did with you. I didn't make anything to go in these pockets yet. I may try to get some of her recipes and put in these pockets, make some copies or something. So we have these pages, and then here's some little, oh, I need a tie up there. I'll have to come back and do that. You know, every time you go through, you find more you need to do. And I needed more pockets for this, more tags. All right, I'm gonna have to, maybe that one would fit. Well, I'm sure I can find some to fit in these. But in the meantime, this is my mom's cinnamon rolls. And this is her pot, her cast iron, I guess, or cast aluminum pan that she has been using since she got married, and it was given to her from her sister, which was like 10, she's 10 years older or so. So this makes the most amazing roast and stews and soups and everything, you know, that she makes. It doesn't really relate to baking, but I thought I would just throw this picture in here somehow. I'm not sure where yet. And the cinnamon rolls. And then I have a couple more that I've put in here. Okay, so I need to come back and do some stuff in that pocket. I didn't really check everything. Okay, this here, I had this little paper bag. I think Mary sent that with her little collection of stuff. Boy, Mary, I don't know what I would do without you in this journal. I've got so much of your stuff in here. This is one of the pages that I was trying to get copied off the New York Public Library, and that's how big I could get it. That was it. So anyway, I cut around that. I just wanted this apple pie. And then this is my grandmother's, my mother's excuse me, butter churn, and this is her washboard, and that was a little thing I had. So I took a picture of it to put in this journal. I don't, you know, we don't know where this is going to go in the future, so I thought she could write on the back, you know, maybe some memories about that butter churn. And I just clipped that on right now. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And you saw these. And this one, You've seen that one. And that. And that. This is the little Edith Holden book one. I was just going to show you what I've done with when you weren't watching. I could have gone on and on and on in this. Okay, so I did do a couple journal cards for this pocket here. And this is the guest check. I think you watched me do all that. I think. And this recipe on the back is bread making. Bread raised twice. Bread raised 3 times. So, and this one. Okay, here's a pot. I put this little collage here, and then this is the one that she was in the kitchen, and I put the best memories are around the table because she is standing around. And I don't know whose birthday this is. I almost think that might be my little brother there, because he had, when he was about 4-ish or 5, he had a butch haircut like that. We used to call him Butchie Boy all the time. So, I don't know. I can't even recognize the house that it was taken in. We moved quite a bit when I was young. Okay, so then on this one, I don't know if I did that on camera or not, but I put another piece of lace here because this kept falling out. And then up here, I had one of these punches, a Stampin' Up punch that has, like, you can weave the ribbon through it. Oh, this is Paper Studio. Thought it was Stampin' Up. Anyway, so that's at Hobby Lobby. Maybe they have them. It's a nice stamp. I mean, a punch. It really punched well. So then I just put a little piece of sari silk in there up at the top. Made that little bow. And then I put all this in there. You've seen that. This is her lemon meringue pie. So my mom takes pictures of her food. When she makes a pretty pie, she takes a picture of it. And so I have some on my computer because I have to get them on my online and then send them over to Walmart and have Walmart make prints so she can put them in her photo album. And I had gone to look for pictures of her cooking, and I knew I had some, but I was actually looking for the chocolate chip cookies and I could not find them because I have the little thing here for chocolate chip. But I might make some more words and put lemon meringue. And then I found this little Jello card because she uses Jello brand lemon pie filling, I think. Sometimes she makes her own, but sometimes she uses the Jello mix, which we love because that's what we ate as a kid. And her meringue always comes out so pretty, and her pie crust is the best part of the whole pie. It doesn't matter what pie it is. Okay, so then you saw that one, and I put that in there. And that, so I'm pretty sure that, I'm trying to think. Oh, and this little pocket here that I did for journal cards, I just took this and put a little tab on it. And then I think, oh, and I stuck that vintage paper in there, which that's going to be kind of hard to get out. But that's the last of it. And this is the last pocket. So I still have a few more little things that I want to do. I want to find some recipes and the chocolate chip cookies and things like that. So I'm just going to set this up here in the front. And then when I get my new rings, I'll see how that looks. And then I was thinking, which I don't have any handy, I'd have to run over and get it. But I was thinking about taking like sari silk and tying a nice bow on each one of these little knobby things. But I don't have, I have to go over and get it and leave the camera. So this is kind of in the way of the ring, but I think it'll be okay. I am going to see if I can find a different glue that does not come shiny. I tried to get this off still with an eraser. It's better, but it's still got a shiny tone to it. So, okay, so that's that. And then I'm going to take some of these, I do have one more page that I could sew and put in there. this one. But I'm not sure yet if I'm going to put it in there. I like the color of it. So, let's see, what was I going to show you? I had, okay, so remember I was talking about the blue book, and this one Gail Augustinelli did, and I think Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah did it too. But it is kind of a cool idea. If you haven't seen that, you just take a big book. This one is a craft magazine that I've had, which I never made any crafts from it, but you know, that's how it works. And then just take pages or old things and glue them down. I'm going to, let's see, I think I'm going to split this up a little bit so that it's not, and I could put some on another page. I wanted to put a little color on here too. So I'm not going to keep you very long today. I'm excited to get onto my next journal, which is going to be the nursing journal, which I'm hoping to make 2 of. So, oops. I didn't ink that either, but I guess it's okay. So this background page is kind of cool because even if I don't cover all of it, it's kind of like you can see that flower there. Let's put this one in because really, and then I guess when you go to actually do the collaging on the top, I mean when you actually make a journal card or a tag with these, you can add your, what do you call it? I'm gonna leave that hanging out. You know, your embellishments. Okay, so anyway, that's that. I don't know if I'm gonna fill up the whole page. I was trying to think what I could use with, maybe I can put on half of this sunflower. Let's put it right here. I had this out for another project that the sunflower was working on. Another type of some books that I was making. It's called My Happy Place, the books. I put a stencil the word happy place on the stack of painted books, and then I used this on the edge. I'll show it to you, but I took it to the shop. Okay, we'll put that there for now. Okay, so the other side of the page, you put blank paper. Okay, so the other thing I was going to show you too, and I'm going to do it with this page. Actually, that one's pretty cool. But the whole point is, let me find something with color. Okay, so for instance, this page, you really can't use this page in a whole. It's kind of weird. So I'm going to take this page out. Now I saw this on Treasure Books. Natasha. So she takes, I don't need this part. She takes these oddball photographs out of the books, and then she goes like this, maybe, and like this. I'm not actually looking to see where I'm ripping it because you really don't want to know what the total image is. I don't know if this is a very good one, but I've done this before with flowers. Then you take and put it on a pocket. Okay, so I don't have a paper handy, but I have an envelope here. Let's see. And just make a little pocket here, kind of. This is kind of on the fly, you guys. I wasn't pre-planning. I could use a book page too. Where is one? Okay. Oh, let's see. Guess this is a book page pocket. I'm not going to do that right now. Let's use this, and we can always cut it down. Okay, so this is like a napkin ring. This one here has got a little face. It's kind of shiny. I hope you can see that. I'm going to cut this down a little bit. Cut this part down. Okay. So anyway, the whole point is you get a whole different view of the page. It doesn't look like what it was. Let me I'm just going to put some paper behind it or something. I did mine, the ones that I made before was a picture of like patio furniture, and it was a floral. Oh, it's not very straight. It was like a floral print, and let's see if I can get that on my line a little bit better. You really do have to hold these rulers down. Paper comes out of them. I thought about getting that Tim Holtz like guillotine thing, but I kind of really just would like to get a regular one like that. You know, not a paper cutter. What do you call that? Guillotine style. But I don't want the real big one. And the other day I went to the store, and I don't use credit cards, rarely. And so, but I want to keep them active, you know, the couple that I have, because in case of emergency or something, you just might need a credit card. Well, you know, you can't even get on an airplane. You know, you can't even buy tickets, I don't think, without a credit card, or rent a car or things like that. So I always keep an active credit card, a couple of them. Well, so the other day I went to the store to get some pair of jeans, and I thought, oh, I'm going to use my credit card that I don't use because I want to keep it active. Lo and behold, it was no longer active. And so I was pretty disappointed. And so I called them, and I put the number in. You know how you call that 800 number, and I put my credit card number in. It says this number is not valid. Well, I tried and tried and tried to find out how to figure it out, how to this is from that old Crisco book. I tried to find out how to, I don't know if this is looking decent or not. I don't know. I'm just playing, talking and playing. So, I could not get hold of anybody. Everything was a recording. And so then and actually was denied on both of them, the credit cards, because I tried the other one. The lady was not real happy with me, probably at the store, but oh well. And that one was active, but for some reason that store denied it. It has happened to me before in the same store where those credit cards wouldn't work. Okay, that's probably just a little too long. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't even show down there. Shows up here. Who knows, I may put this in her journal. Oops, that will not glue. So I hope everybody's having a good start to their Monday morning. This is Monday morning, January 5th. I mean, I can't even believe it's already January 5th. I just don't see how time is just flying. Okay, so now, I don't know, does that look reasonably cute? I don't know, maybe not. Let's see. I got these little things there that, let's see. Maybe a little washi tape or something along the edge. I can't even see, there's such a glare. I don't know if you guys are having that as well. I'm ready for spring. I am freezing. It was all frosty this morning. It's 34 right now. I checked on the, I don't know if this would look any good or not. See, people use this washi all the time. I don't know, it just doesn't seem to fit. All right, what can I put there? Let me get a word or a number. How about a number? I know I've got some nice blue numbers. That one looks kind of nice, that number. I think my picture's too square. I probably could have chose a bunch of different pictures. Let me get a little tiny hunk of trim. Oh, let's see, I've got some up here. Let's see what else I can stick in there. Or I could put some, actually music would be nice, but I have this blue music, maybe I'll use that. Now you can't even see there's a little cow right there. I want to keep seeing that because that's kind of the focal point. But if you had just flowers, then you could put a butterfly or anything else on top of that. So we're just going to lower it down to here. I wonder if I like that number or I like this number now, since it's a little darker blue. Let's just hold still for a moment. Yeah, I think that blue looks better. I don't know where these numbers came from. I can't remember the... Oh, who was it that I got these numbers from? Because I was pretty excited that they were kind of cool. They're not Shabby Dabby Doo-Dah's numbers. I bet you I can't even get this out. This is, I bet I can't even get this out. This is Scotch Create Tacky Glue. Oh, it comes out fast. Okay, I'll get some of that off. I wanted to see how it would hold lace. Oh, let's see, I want that lower. I'm curious, but then, so I might have to, if I do use that glue on occasion, instead of the art glitter, not art glitter, but the fabric tack, I have to put it in one of those other bottles that I have. One of those Sugar Belle bottles. Okay. I wonder, should I have put a punch in there? I don't think so. I have, this is a couple layers as it is. Did not take this in and clean it. So I'll try this. Just come out a little bit. Come on. I'm too afraid to squeeze it too tight. I think I'd have to put that in a smaller bottle. I thought I had one of these wet out. Okay, so that's not very cute. But you know, everything we make doesn't have to be cute all the time, because we just don't get it cute. But anyway, it works. It really does. You know, you just have to find the right kind of image, and maybe even this can be torn up smaller, and you can use it just to get some color range out of it. This piece has a little bunny in it. This one has a bunny. So I don't know, I just sometimes feel like they're just messy looking, especially if it's glossy pages. You have to be very careful with putting your glue on. All right, so anyway, so you can put a tag in there, which I don't have one yet, but I'll glue that down and make a little pocket area. Looks okay. It's not my best job. Okay, so the video is short today because I don't have any other little things to do, but I do want to tell you that the cooking journal, the items I used in it was Queen of Mirth. She had some cooking pages and a few pieces of ephemera, and then Liana scraps, is called Vintage Cooking. That's in the journal. I'm over here, and you guys don't know what I'm talking about. And then ArtyMaze is Time to Cook, and then I also got one of her add-ons to go with that. So those are the, you know, the things that I used in here. Oh, and this one is Roxy Creations. Rachel from Roxy Creations. It's vintage lettering or decorative lettering or something like that. There's a whole, let's see, where is it? I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here. So it comes with all those letters in different, you know, designs. They're all different. There's like 3 different types of designs for each letter of the alphabet. And then there's some things like this. I don't know what I would use those for exactly, but you know, they come with the kit. So if you want something like that, those fancy letters, go over to Roxy Creations. I mean, it's in her Etsy store. Well, just dropped my label maker. And what else was I gonna say? So I'm working on the nurses one next. I want to do 2 because I want to have one to put on Etsy and one to give to a friend. And as I was saying, you know, the other day about YouTube and finding things, and the same thing goes with Etsy. I don't get it. I type in nurses handmade journal because I just want to see how many there are out there. And it goes to digitals, it goes to everything but what I'm really looking for. And I think it's just really, I don't know about Etsy. I just don't think it's fair that if you type in specifically handmade journal, why everything else comes up, even though I understand that people maybe who make digitals might type that into their tags, handmade journals, so that people do see their digitals. But I think that the handmade journal should come up first, is what I'm trying to say. And I know that even people said that, you know, the free shipping, if you don't do free shipping, your items will not come up on Etsy. So that's why when I sell journals, I do have free shipping. Of course, you have to incorporate that price into your the price of the journal, which sometimes I never get that. And sometimes I don't even sell the journals for what the time I put into them. But it doesn't matter. I just enjoy making them. And if I can get a few dollars back from the expense of making the journal, then I don't mind. I'm just happy that somebody can enjoy it. So anyway, and then Janie B has a new digital out. It's called Windows, I believe. And oh my gosh, it's beautiful. And I was so tempted this morning to buy it. But if I have that, I'm afraid I'll, you know, start on that one. I also have another journal that I want to make by Joey Cardmaker. And that one is like for spring. It's called Botany Fair. I just love the paper. I mean, I don't know. It just really, I've used some of it, so I'm going to have to go back and print some of his papers. And these I printed quite a while ago, so they're not even on the parchment paper like I like to use now. But if you're looking to do something for spring, this is Joey Cardmaker's Botany Fair. And these are some of the little pieces that I am tags and little tickets and stuff, tabs. This is one of his pages. And this is, oh, I just love that blue color. It's just really pretty. Now, you know, I kind of wonder like where his thoughts were. These are very muted, and then these are very, you know, bright, but I guess it all works. I haven't really thought about it too much. See, that I like together. Maybe there's a page that goes with that yellow. Oh, I see. Okay. So like this one here goes with this one here. Now it looks right. And then these are some of the tags, which I thought I'd make those the same way I did the ones in my mom's cooking journal where I hinge them. It makes a nice little place to write in, journal spot. And then this is the corner pockets, which I love those corner pockets. And then some small words here, a few large words. It looks like I used a few. I was using this kit on my history journal, I think, as well. Here's some more pockets. It's like a tea bag kind of looking thing. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you this. Maybe, you know, it's something you want to look at for spring, because it is going to be here in a minute. So I want to do this one too. I just want to do all of them, but I can't because I don't have enough time in a day, unless I spent every minute in here, which would not be a problem, but you know, I got to take people to the doctors and the grocery store and stuff like that. So anyway, have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon in the next video. Want to get my papers all together before I start, and we'll go from there. And I hope that you enjoy watching me make the journal from the beginning to the end. I know a lot of the YouTube people will do a lot of pockets and journal cards and things like that, and they're not really making a journal. And then of course they want those items when they need them for their journals, but I kind of like to make my stuff as I go, because I don't want to have, I have tons of things sitting made that don't go together, or they won't fit every journal. I mean, unless you're making several journals in a year or whatever. This one I want to put something on that too. So I've got stuff I want to do. I ordered some new stamps. I wanted to make sure that I used that credit card so that it wouldn't go, you know, like out of my life. So I went to Amazon and I bought some stamps, some flower for spring, clear, you know, those clear stamps. I'll show you when I get them. But yeah, I thought, you know, those would be fun to have, and I could just, you know, do one of those stamps right there or something. Stamps. I never think to stamp. I've got to start thinking that. And then I found my Thinlits flowers too that I have right up here, but I guess I left that over on the other table, so I was trying to clean up. Put that back up there. Whoop. Oh, I thought I moved my camera. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm sorry. Have a great day.